No, I ain't see it. That's my guy though. You know, he can wear anything in the wardrobe.
Frank, give me your thoughts, man. This is, I believe, your first championship game as an NFL player. Obviously, your first against the Chiefs. When you look at it, when you know what happened last year, what are you telling yourself as you go into Sunday's game against the Titans?
I mean, keeping the main thing. You know, you gotta stop the run. Gotta force as many third downs as possible, and gotta execute. It's championship football. You know, anytime championship football being played, you know, execution becomes key. The details, everything small, it becomes, you know, highlighted. So, you know, that's technique, fundamentals, playing sound defense and knocking back. Got a great running attack. Everybody know what they're doing. They'll come in, they go try to run the ball 30, 35 times a game. They go try to get that boy to 200 yards, over 200 yards rushing. And, you know, the coordinator, Mike Vrabel, is a great coordinator. I mean, a great coach. He's been leading those guys all season, tough team. And that's what they built their front on. The offensive line, one of the better offensive lines our defensive line is going to play this year. Got great leadership over there in Taylor DeWine. Got some guys, Roger Saffold came over from the Rams, and he's been playing some great ball. They want to run the ball to the left side of their line mostly. So we know what to expect. It's Friday. I've been working for the last week, you know, well, not the last week, sorry, for the last few days getting this game plan, you say, since Monday. And we're ready, man. We confident in everything, and we just want to go out there and have fun.
On top of that, look, you know, we keep it 100 with one another. Chiefs fans are looking at what happened last year. One of the reasons why they didn't make it to the Super Bowl was someone lining up in the neutral zone. What are you all doing? What are Spags telling you all mentally not to make those types of mistakes to give the other team additional, you know, chances to continue on with their drive?
No, honestly, that's not something we even thinking about. If you line up, that's all, like you said, it's a mental mistake. That's something on yourself. You know, that's not you shoot yourself in the foot when you do things like that. At the end of the day, it's football. The ball's right there, simple. The ball's there, you put your hand behind the ball, and you're on sides, you know. And that's kind of how I've been playing football. That's why I haven't lined up off sides all season, probably all my career. And if I jump off sides, that happens. That's them battle wounds. You know, it's okay to jump off sides, you know, from time to time as a defensive end, but lining up off sides, that's inexcusable.
Frank, you mentioned Derrick Henry obviously is a priority, but it seems like over the last two games in these playoffs, Ryan Tannehill has done a lot of damage with play action. How do you tell your teammates and yourself to balance that aggressive nature against Henry, but also being aware to not get too aggressive so the play action doesn't hurt you?
Yeah, like I said, man, your keys, you get lost when you see all the motions and you see all the stuff they do before the play, you know, and it's keying in on your man, one man. You defeat your man, you win that down. You know, it's a down at a time, and not getting too far ahead of yourself. Like I said, when you got all the motion and stuff, that's what it's for. It's eye candy to distract you, you know, as the player. Get you looking left, get you looking right when everything is coming right at you. You know, you got Ryan Tannehill. I don't know where, you know, people got off saying, you know, he was falling off, but, you know, great quarterback. Guy, 4.6 speed, still running as a quarterback when he's getting extending downs with his feet. And like you said, last two games, he's playing some great football off the play action. Why? Because the guy's running for 200 yards a game and getting the ball 35 times a game. Anytime I got a running back running for 200 yards and getting the ball 35 times, I'm sure that's going to open up play action. That's just common sense. At the end of the day, your secondary got to stay disciplined with their eyes. Linebacker got to get in depth after they play that run. And our job as a defensive line is to convert on pass rush. They a good team. They hold a lot. They go attach on the outside of our shoulder pass. It's going to be our job to get to the quarterback and disrupt all that.
What's unique about the challenge of tackling a guy who's just big and fast as Derrick?
Just another big guy you got to tackle, I guess. You know, 250 pounds, 6'3", I believe, 6'2", 250 pounds. It's going to be fun. I look forward to it. I've tackled him plenty of times, so just going to be another tackle. I want some sacks, though.
Greg, you mentioned Taylor Lewan. What are just some unique traits that you might see on film that he brings to the table?
I think he's one of the best tackles in the league, if not the best. I went to college with him, so I spent time with him. I think I had 2 years with him, 3 years almost, something like that. But I spent some time with him. Taylor's got a year on me, so yeah, let's go look for it. I hope y'all get your popcorn ready.
You think he knows some extra things about you to make sure, you know, given that you guys have experience together, he has some tips on?
Yeah, he know a lot about me. I know a lot about him too. He says he in my notebook? Come on, man, he in my memory. You keep stuff like that in memory, you don't need a notebook.
Rick, what would it mean for Chris to tell you you're obviously you knew he was going to play Sunday, but for him to give you a message and for you to sort of carry out what he wanted to maybe get an opportunity to play with you on Sunday?
Man, Chris, my dog, man. And it's unfortunate what happened in practice. You know how it went down, and you know just to have a guy like that who's been, you know, who's actually helped me, younger guy. You know what I mean, a year under me, but has helped me transition just and to see his knowledge, you know, of the game and how bad he wants to play and how bad he wanted to be out there with us last week. Man, it was devastating not to have him. You know, it was this close. It felt like, you know, it was that close, but just, you know, you gotta listen to your doctor sometimes. You know, they know what's best. We knew we had a chance to go out there and get the win, be able to sit Chris down or whatever. And we knew we had a chance to go out there and get the win, and it happened. You know how it happened, thank God. Chris been doing fine, been all smiles around the building. I can't tell you if he's going to play or not, but look forward to seeing that big old, you know, smile on Sunday.
Okay.
I know.
Last one here, Chief.
I know how competitive you are, so when you say that their offensive line is good, that actually catches my attention. What is it about their line that you respect?
The things they get away with, the things they're able to do great, the things they're able to, how they make their mistake. I mean, how they make their corrections off of the mistakes, and their leader. Like I said, Taylor the one. That's their leader. And then you bring in an experience in Roger Saffold. Roger Saffold's been a great player. And then you look across their whole line. I do a lot of research. I look into it a lot. These guys, they all across the board, top 10 on average, top 8 as far as positionally across the whole front line. All the guys. I think the lowest ranked players, their guard, the right guard, number 64, and at the end of the day, it's just as far as execution, man. It's a good group, man. It's gonna be a challenge. I think the game is gonna be won up front. So when you look at the end result, you look at who did what and who didn't do it. It's going. I believe when you look at the result, just look at front, and you're gonna see who won the game and who lost.
Okay, thanks, guys.